Hello, my name is Winter Harris, better known as Simply Winter, and I'm so excited to discuss with you part two of Christian Women Have Been Sold a Lie. Now, I went into detail about this on my YouTube channel, mainly because I personally have experienced just the tragedies that can occur as a result of religious indoctrination and just flat out fallacies as it relates to what the Bible does and does not say as regards to relationships. It's unfortunate that for so long we have perpetuated a lie that has truly set Christian women up for failure, because we as women are the ones who are pitched fairy tales from the time that we are little. We grow up thinking and daydreaming about our Prince Charming coming into our lives one day and sweeping us off our feet. It's unfortunate that the church has further perpetuated this narrative by selling us the whole kingdom spouse lie. Guys, one of the things that I've realized in my last year of really sitting with myself, sitting with God, really reflecting on everything I've been through, is that I had totally drunk the perpetual religious relationship Kool-Aid. That Kool-Aid cost me literally almost everything. It literally almost cost me my livelihood. It almost cost me my reputation. It almost cost me my finances. All because I believed that God had selected this certain person to come into my life and be my kingdom spouse. It sounds good in theory, and it sounds really romantic, but there is nothing in the Bible that supports this narrative. And unfortunately, because we are conditioning women to think this way, subsequently, we are conditioning men to behave in a manner that attracts these women, whether or not they have good integrity or character. It's unfortunate because really, as long as a man has the right sayings, the right act, a lot of us can be fooled. And unfortunately, because of our religious conditioning, we really don't enact our common sense, let alone our discernment. Our discernment is so just confused and messed up with what we believe things should and shouldn't be, and it's not even biblical. Our discernment is not sharp. And a lot of our discernment could really be helped by just having natural common sense. One of the things that I hope to debunk in this masterclass is really the whole, if a man knows who you are, if he knows you're his wife, he doesn't have to wait. He won't take his time. He'll basically rush. Womp womp. Love was never meant to be rushed. And unfortunately, we are setting up a whole generation of women who are sitting around here waiting on a man to be sure about them in 30 minutes or less, like a Domino's pizza. And we will unfortunately discard really good men because they don't fit into the time frame that we want them to fit in, because he may be more cautious, he may be more cognizant and mature in regards to the realization that relationships take time to grow roots and become more secure and grounded so that they can really stand the test of time. It's unfortunate that in the church, we have just as many divorces as people who do not subscribe to any religious context whatsoever. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that we are so heavenly minded, we are no earthly good. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't be kingdom minded, but we certainly shouldn't be just ridiculous and ignorant in terms of common sense. We need to teach people to slow down. We need to teach people to really gather data. We need to actually teach people that, you know what, your time frame is your time frame. It is not based off of any biblical context, because honestly, y'all, dating is not even in the Bible. And I hate when people say, well, dating is not in the Bible, so you shouldn't date. Y'all, we got to think about time period. There is nothing in the Bible that speaks against dating, just like there's nothing in the Bible that is for it. Which means that we are truly left up to our free will. And we need to stop using religion as a form of manipulation and control just to get the desired result or action out of people so that they won't buck the systems that we are trying to put in place. Dating is free will. Marriage is free will. Meaning, God has given us exactly what we need. And if we spend time in prayer, if we spend time growing our relationship with God, if we spend time working on ourselves and growing and maturing like we should, what we typically do is on our path, find the right person that is suitable for us. Mind you, the Bible didn't say perfect for us. It said suitable. Find a suitable mate. And so we're going to talk about some key things that have set us up for failure, but some key things that can set us up for success. And that makes me really excited because this conversation is long overdue. And there's a whole group of Christian women that are unfortunately going to die single unnecessarily because they want to pay attention to all of these made up rules that man has made up to govern our relationships when God is saying, live your life. Ask for my wisdom, pay attention, take your time, and make the best decision for yourself. And guess what? Here's the kicker that we never want to tell anyone. You want to hear it? Come closer. He still doesn't guarantee success. And that may sound pessimistic, but I'm not trying to be pessimistic. It's just life. Because just like we have free will to choose who we marry, at any given point in time, a person has free will to divorce. And this is why we learn that the only thing constant in our life is God's love for us, his grace towards us, and his ability to give us beauty for ashes, and his ability to cause all things to work together for our good. And until we start preaching the truth of that message as it relates to relationships, we are going to continue to hear about divorces. We are going to continue to hear about people being single, and we are going to continue to hear about people idolizing a fairy tale that God says, hey, it doesn't even exist. I believe he desires for us to be content. I believe that he desires for us to have peace, and I believe that he desires for us to have joy regardless of our marital status. We got to quit perpetuating the lie. We got to quit trying to make money off the lie. We got to quit trying to control and manipulate the narrative for people when God has actually equipped us with the common sense and the intelligence and the wisdom to make sound decisions and sound choices. And so I'm excited about this masterclass. I'm excited for you to learn. I'm excited for you to grow. And I'm excited for you to truly be in purpose and not so bogged down and pressed down and stressed out and worried about when you're going to get the ring. You'll get the ring. The ring will come. That's called hope. That's called speaking those things that are not as though they were. If you see yourself as a wife, speak that over yourself. Hey, I'm a wife. I'm not a girlfriend. But I ain't going to stop living my life, and I'm not going to stop pursuing purpose, and I'm not going to stop enjoying the day that God has put before me to conquer and accomplish and succeed. And I'm just going to look forward to this life and what he has for me and all the good. But a lot of the good we experience is connected to our choices. And what we should be focused on is helping people make better choices, because better choices directly impact whether or not we have a better life. See you guys in the class.